everyone, welcome back to another vlog. So you'll probably want to stick around for this one for the whole thing because it's going to be interesting. I've had a fair few roster changes over the last few days and yeah, I'm going to give you a quick update on that. So yeah, today, Friday the 4th of June. So I had an update a few days ago that I was going to be doing a Faro, which is in Portugal, tomorrow. So there I'm back, taking passengers on their holidays. So I already did one of those actually recently. I did a Faro last week, maybe a week and a half ago. And that flight was full. There was not a single seat spare. There was families, couples, people going on their own on holiday. Like, people are absolutely desperate to get on their holidays. I don't blame them, to be fair. Like, I was not really fussed about going on holiday until I saw everyone else going, and now I'm desperate to go. I was super jealous, but I am holding on until everything is back to normal. We don't have to do any COVID tests, there's no masks. I'm waiting for the whole thing to come to an end, basically. I was supposed to be doing another Faro tomorrow. However, we've had another update to the travel list, haven't we? So Portugal is going back onto the amber list, which in a way, I'm not really surprised about. Here's the reason. So those flights were full, right? Not a single seat. And we at my airline were doing over 10 flights a day to Faro in Portugal. Mind blown. Like, that is insane. I don't know what they expected, really. They knew people were going to dash on holiday as soon as they possibly could. And as soon as they open up one country or a select few countries to go onto the green list, they know that people are going to flock over there. So I genuinely don't know why they are even bothered to put Portugal on the green list, basically. So yeah, I'm really concerned for all of those that have gone over and now we're going to have to quarantine when they get back, because if something is put on the green list, if a country is put on the green list, you kind of expect it to stay on the green list, don't you? You don't expect any changes because you have confidence in your government that that is going to stay the same. Yet they have once again thrown people under the bus and put people in a bad situation. So yeah, I'm a little bit concerned for everyone in Portugal at the moment, and I hope everyone gets home okay. If any of you guys are in Portugal and have had lots of stresses with all these changes, I feel for you. I really hope you get home safe and hope, you know, everything goes okay for you. So yeah, that was supposed to happen tomorrow, is no longer happening. I was taken off that flight pretty quickly, to be fair. And then they gave me a day off tomorrow instead. The reason being is because I am now going to India. Red list, right? So I'm going to India on Sunday. And I'm actually coming back on Monday, so it's a very short trip. In fact, it's not even a trip because it's a there and back. Exactly how I did on my Hong Kong 2 months ago. Future Chloe coming at you with a little disclaimer. So I have just uploaded a TikTok video which was a mini vlog of my Bangalore trip. So a shortened, condensed version of exactly what you are watching now. So a few people have commented on there and I totally understand why. And I've asked the question, why are we flying to India? And I totally get everyone's concerns. There is an Indian variant right now in the UK that is spreading very fast and is really concerning. I am totally in agreement with that. However, I'm going to explain to you quickly exactly why we are continuing to fly there. So at the moment within the travel industry, there is a traffic light system for every single country. So every single country is either red list, amber list or green list. So green list is you can freely travel there and back with no quarantine. Amber list is where you can travel there, but when you come back you have to quarantine at home in the UK and take tests at home over a 10-day period to make sure you are free of COVID. A red list country, which is what India is where you have to quarantine in a hotel when you get back from India, from the very moment you arrive into the country, in a quarantine hotel, so a hotel which is designated for this, for 10 days and take continuous tests to make sure you are clear of any type of variant of COVID. So that is the reason why we are continuing to fly there. Passengers who are on Indian flights are literally escorted from the plane to the hotel to begin their quarantine for 10 days. It is so strict. No one gets away with it. And that is how we are doing our best to control this variant. Obviously, the Indian variant didn't necessarily come from India. It could have come from a different country. So someone could have travelled from India to another country and then from that country to the UK, and that's how it arrived here. Not necessarily did it come straight from India. So it's really hard to control these things. The travel industry are doing their very, very best to try and control things as much as possible, as well as keeping the industry going, because not only are we taking passengers to and from countries for essential reasons, to see family, to go on holidays now, that's happening. We are also transporting cargo, which is so important. You don't even realise, like, we would not have things like medicine in our own countries if we did not transport cargo, and if those flights didn't go, we wouldn't have things like medicine, we wouldn't receive mail, parcels, important parcels. Like, there's so many important reasons as to why we need to continue to fly cargo across the world. So that is why we are still flying, and I hope that clears up all of your concerns. So it's going to be exactly the same as my Hong Kong there and back. The only difference is I am working from London to India, and then I'm going to be a passenger home, whereas it was the reverse for Hong Kong. So I almost prefer it the way I'm going to be doing it on the Sunday, because, you know, it's just nicer to get everything out of the way, so then you can have a good sleep home and rest and just enjoy being a passenger for once. So yeah, that is what I'm going to be doing over the next 2 days, just prepping for that. I've got family to go and see on Saturday as well. We're going to have like a barbecue and stuff. So yeah, I kind of need to get a lot of stuff done today. So I need to get my case packed, which isn't going to take long because I don't have much to pack. I also need to go and get my food from Asda, just like snacks and things, and some like food prep, because I don't want to eat plain food for 24 hours straight. So the third thing that's happening today is I'm actually getting my tyres changed on my car. So I have an engineer coming to my house to do that for me between 2 and 6. So 4 hours is a long time frame for them to keep me waiting for, and puts a massive hold on my day. So I have a very short window before that and after to actually go to Asda and get my food. So yeah, I've just made a shopping list on my phone of everything I need to get for the flight. I was trying to work out the timings of the flight, work out what meals I needed, because that's the best way to avoid jet lag on these weird flights, is to eat properly on UK time. So I'm going to dash to Asda quickly because I'm stressing out that I'm not going to make it back in time before my tyres. So see you later. Let's do a quick Asda haul, shall we? Because hauls are fun. I don't know about you guys, but I love watching a haul. So you saw some of the bits I did get, but I'll show you everything I got. So the first thing I got, obviously not for the flight, but I've wanted to get these for ages, is the Asda Shades Strawberry and Watermelon Scented Toilet Paper. They smell so good outside the packaging. I also got some lunch as well. I got some crispy California rolls. I love sushi, but this is my all-time favourite sushi, and Asda have just started doing sushi, so every single time I go there lately I tend to get some of these. So yeah, I have a slight obsession. In terms of snacks for the flight, I got some French fry crisps, ready salted, because they are classic and I absolutely love these. I also got some chocolate fingers. I love chocolate fingers, I love Bourneville chocolate, so together, perfect. To balance it out, I got some strawberries. There seems to be a red theme going on that was so unintentional. I'm not going to take credit for it. Vic totally came up with the idea and said it would be a really like healthy, snacky kind of dinner for me. So first of all, stemmed broccoli. So pop that in a pan with some butter. I know butter's not healthy, but it's so good with butter. Garlic, seasoning, salt, pepper, sometimes chilies. I'm not adding chilies today. And also some prawns, and all of that together is so good, you don't even realise. So that is going to be my dinner, and this also makes a massive portion, so hence why it does fill me up. And aside from those bits that I got from Asda, I've also got some cereal to take with me. I'm going to make myself a sandwich for just before we land back into London, and I think that will do me all right. So I have just finished packing for my flight. I think I've got everything, but it's one of those where your case is so empty that you feel like you are missing something major, but I'm just not. I'm just a very bad overpacker normally, so normally I leave my house with a case almost ripping at the seams. So I've packed exactly the same this time round as I did for my Hong Kong there and back, and I thought I can't really go wrong by doing that because I didn't forget anything then, so hopefully I haven't this time. So I'll show you everything that I have packed for this trip. So in this bag here, I've just got some essentials that I may need. So I've got some face wipes to take my makeup off with, my hair stuff and a hairbrush, so like bands and grips and things. So the reason I'm packing all this is pretty much just in case. So things can change. I could end up having to work the flight home instead of the flight out. So just in case I need some makeup for that and some hair stuff, that's all packed ready. Underneath here, I've got some trashy magazines because, you know, they will pass the time very quickly, I imagine, as well as a book just in case I don't manage to get to sleep quickly. I've got my snacks, and I will probably transfer some of these into my lunch bag when I prep all of my food tomorrow. I've got my pill box with all of my vitamins and stuff that I take normally. And I will also put my headphones in this side as well once they are charged. And in the zip pocket on the other side, I've got my spare work top, some underwear, some spare tights just in case for the flight over. And I've also got some leggings, a jumper and some fluffy socks so I can get nice and comfy when it's time to sleep. So apart from that, I think that's pretty much all I can get done today. I might iron my uniform and polish my shoes in a little bit just to get that done. But apart from that, I've just got to prep my food tomorrow evening. And that is it. I think because it's just so out of my normal routine, I just feel a bit weird. I feel like I'm, you know, out of my comfort zone a little bit. But yeah, apart from that, I probably should have prolonged this throughout the day a little bit, because now for the rest of the day I have nothing to do. So it is the next day now, and I am just prepping my food for work tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie, I'm totally winging it. Vic is here, but he has literally just left me with the ingredients and seasonings and things I need, and it's just like, going home. So I could be doing this totally wrong, or it could be absolutely fine and I'm just not confident in myself in the kitchen. So yeah, I think my prawns are done. I'm just cooking my broccoli now. I will show you exactly what's going on right here in a second. But I had a really good day today. We went to my grandparents for the barbecue. It was just so nice. Caught the sun a little bit, you can kind of see it all on. But yeah, we had such a good time. We played games, we played cricket, we had really good food. It was just really nice to feel like normal and like how things were pre-pandemic with my grandparents. And the restrictions allowed us to hug other people at our own risk. And because I test all the time, I know I am negative for COVID, so it was just nice to hug my grandparents for the first time in a year and a half. So yeah, it was such a good day today. But anyway, moving on to the food. In here we have prawns, obviously, with soy sauce, garlic, lemon juice and salt. And they are cooked now, they're just kind of simmering away to stay warm. And then over here I have some broccoli, so that's literally just broccoli, stemmed broccoli specifically, with butter. And then I'm going to add some soy sauce to that in a minute, not too much because it can be too overwhelming, but yeah, this is such a good, healthier dinner for the plane tomorrow that I absolutely love. Once I'm done, I just pop it in one of these metal dishes to go in the oven because these are oven safe for the plain ovens. And then I'll leave that aside to cool until tomorrow, and I put it in the fridge once it is completely cool, along with my strawberries for my dessert. So it is the day of my Bangalore there and back. I'm pretty much ready, as you saw. I got myself ready nice and quickly. I got myself up a little bit earlier because I plan to shower in a minute, because I'm trying to delay that as late as possible, exactly like I did on my Hong Kong there and back, because as you guys know, I can't shower for 24 hours. But I have been really excited leading up to this duty because it is just nice to kind of spice up your roster a little bit and do something a bit different every now and again, because this is a very different kind of duty, isn't it? So yeah, as excited as I have been leading up to it, now I'm on the day of doing it, is one of those where I now have to spend the next 24 hours on a plane with very limited sleep, very disturbed sleep, because I struggle to sleep on a plane. No shower, my own pre-cooked food, which is never as nice when you reheat it on a plane oven. There's lots of dilemmas going on in my head. Apart from that, I think I will just catch up with you when I become a passenger on the way home, because I don't think I'm going to get the opportunity to speak to you guys before then, because the next 12 hours is going to be hectic. So I need to focus on work, and then I'll come back to you guys as soon as I possibly can. I'm tired. I'm in like a really weird state of tired. I'm so tired to the point where I am so awake. However, I know if I dare choose to lie down, I will be asleep within minutes. Guaranteed. So I'm going to avoid doing that. And I'm just going to keep busy. I need to wash my hair and have a shower and just wash the plane off me. And honestly, my first breath of fresh air after a good 20 hours at least on the plane was incredible. And my nose was so bunged up. I was just like, it wasn't like a cold, it was just where you keep breathing in like the same recycled air, plus the masks as well. It was just nice to take the mask off when we were outside and just get some fresh air. Like, oh, it was so good. But yeah, I've been having like peaks and troughs of tiredness since my break. So I had my break closer to landing time. So we had our breaks, then I came back off my break and we served some lunch and then we landed. So on my break, I had a good 3 hours sleep. I woke up halfway through to go to the toilet, which is something that always happens. Before my break, I was so tired. I was in desperate need of a nap. However, when I got back off my break, the nap I didn't feel like did me any good. It was almost better if I had like a shorter nap rather than a long 3 hour nap. So yeah, that was like my trough. And then I peaked again when I had some cereal. I brought some cereal with me, as you guys saw. I ate that. And then I had like a second dip where I was like, right, let's just land now. Let's, get off this plane. And then I had another peak when I got in my car. I drove home and I was like in a really good mood. I was listening to some good music. I've got back here now and I'm like at a steady pace now. So I'm going to have a shower. I'm going to pop some Olaplex on my hair, because all of that plain air on my hair plus all the hairspray can't have done it any good. So I'm going to pop some of that on, have a good intense shower, and then just chillax for the rest of the day. So that is another thing I can tick off my bucket list that I have done. India, Bangalore, there and back. Not many people can say that they have done that in their lifetime, can they? I think I'm going to end this vlog here now because I, from what I can recall, have a lot of footage that I need to edit back of just me chatting away as usual. So yeah, I'm really sorry that I couldn't get too much footage on the plane, of me chatting to you guys, because I had to be conscious of the other crew around me and be conscious that they were trying to sleep. So yeah, it was pretty much me just messing around and trying to kill time until it was time to switch over crew. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video anyway. I know you guys like these different style vlogs of me actually being able to show you, a little like behind the scenes of what life is like to be cabin crew during a pandemic. So if you did like it, leave a like down below to let me know. And if you want to stick around for more videos like this in the future, I'm sure I will be doing a few more flights like this in the future. Some really weird, strange flights during this pandemic. So if you want to stick around, don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to go about my day now, but I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your week and I will see you in a video very soon.